Right, so time for some overdue maintenance. The quad hasn't been serviced since January, I think. Can't remember the kilometres, but anyway, that's all right. Life's got in the road, too many things to do. So it needs oil and filter change and clean out the air filter. So I'll crack on with that. I've already drained the oil, so all I've got to do is put the plug back in and blah, blah, blah. Bloody awkward thing to get at. No doubt if you're doing this properly you'd have a torque wrench on that, but that'll be alright. Not too tight, but not too loose. Okay, now get this cover back on. Pain in the bloody arse. One day somebody's going to invent a maintenance-friendly motorcycle quad design. Not very long ago, one of my mates posted a Facebook post about Vincent motorbikes, and back in the 1950s, Phil Irving, who designed Vincent motorbikes, designed it so that it was very simple for routine maintenance. 70 years later and we still haven't figured it out. So the oil filter's in behind that housing there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Shit, it's tight. It's sort of a place to get at. I think it's deliberately made difficult so that you can't, so you take it into the dealer. And that's all very well and good if you've got a easy way to get it into the dealer, but it's a pain in the neck to put it on the truck and cart it in. Pay the dealer a shitload of money. I mean, I don't begrudge the dealers, they've got to make a quid too, but our local dealer is Supermoto. Greg Foster's the patriarch of the family. He's been dealing with Supermoto since probably the late 1970s, I suspect. He's a bloody good bloke. Can't bloody well see what's going on here. Oh, yeah, okay. Might have to just... There's an O-ring in there and I might have to just get a screwdriver and lever that off a bit. But if I'm very careful... The trouble is I'm going to knock the camera ass over tit if I... There we go. There's a spring, don't want to lose that. And there's the filter, and I need to remember which side's which when it comes out, so I'll just leave that in there if I can. So that O-ring there, and this O-ring here, I need to replace. I'd say the O-ring that they've given me in the kit there is actually too big for this housing. So that O-ring is much bigger than the original in there. So much bigger in diameter and also in the thickness, the diameter of the actual rubber on the O-ring. So I'm not going to replace it, and that's okay because these O-rings generally last okay. Difficult to know, but I'd say that replacement would probably be okay. So let's pop the filter in the housing. Got that thread going and we're not cross-threaded. These Honda motors are very good. They'll last forever providing that you give them some regular love and attention. And regular love and attention really is only cleaning the air filter and changing the oil. New spark plug every now and then doesn't hurt. I must admit I've never checked the valve clearances on this motor, and being a Honda it's probably not really a problem. I suppose it'd be a good thing to check it every now and then. But I have been a bit remiss not changing the oil every 6 months. I should have done it back in August or September, but bloody shearing and then lambing and everything got in the road. Any rate, we're onto it now. That should be tight enough. Very good. So I've forgotten how much oil actually goes back in here. It's probably about 4 litres. But anyway, I'll just fill it up to the mark. Okay, so the oil I'm using today is Penrite 1050. This is a semi-synthetic motorcycle oil. Oops. That's a terrible thing to fill up because it's so bloody slow. Made a bit of a cock up there, but anyway, it's alright. Probably should be using a funnel. So something went wrong with my camera last time and I didn't show you finishing the topping up of the oil. Anyway, so I filled that up as you saw me starting to pour it in. And then I got this to the right level. I haven't checked it since, so it's probably a good idea to check it. It's actually a little bit fuller than it should be. But anyway, that's okay. I can live with that, I think. And what I didn't get around to last time was doing the air filter, so let's just do the air filter, right? So the air filter resides in this box here. I've got to find somewhere to mount the camera. It's going to be a bloody horror show to look at it because I haven't cleaned it for a long time, but anyway, that's what happens sometimes. Right. Click, 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 click. Oh, Jesus. Screwdriver. My bloody bung hand is not helping either. Oh, look at that. That's not really what you want to see. But anyway, it is what it is. There we are. I'll put a bit of petrol in here. Take that out of the insert. That's all pretty clean on the inside, so it's obviously doing its job. But holy crap. I have been a bit remiss. Very naughty really not to have cleaned this out. I think I'm going to get much cleaner than that. I'll give it a blow out with the compressed air and I hope this is going to work. Oh yeah, I've got a little bit of solar foam oil here. And I hope there's enough to do the job. Don't know if you can see how tacky that is, but it does a pretty good job of catching all the dirt and stuff. Work it through evenly through the filter. A bit rough and ready, but maybe a little bit more on this side. Want to make sure it's reasonably well covered, don't want to overdo it. I'm about to wipe out some of the crap that's on the inside of this. It's just a bit of dust that sits on the inside of the box. So just where the crankcase breather overflow comes back into the airbox, there's a bit of dirt deposited. And I'm going to wriggle that in there somehow. I can't remember how that goes exactly. There we go. Right, job's done. Good for another 6 months or so.